Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This film is rated M for sex and drug use. Since the movie is about cancer and I've had cancer myself, I go into these types of movies very hesitantly based on how accurately they portray cancer, but regardless, I had some anticipation for this one. So this is Kia's Reviews and this is my review of Spoiler Alert.
The radiation bought you some time. At this point, all we can do is address your symptoms and manage your pain. I'm so sorry, Kit.
Spoiler Alert plays largely on two distinct playing fields, with one being a romantic genre and the other being a cancer subgenre, and in the end it portrays both and conveys its impact exactly as it needed to. Based on the true story of Kit Cowan, who was diagnosed with terminal cancer and died in 2015, Spoiler Alert takes a new approach to the cancer sort of movies. Immediately you know that Kit loses his battle to the cancer, and so you spend the next hour venturing through the 14 years of Kit and his partner Michael, who wrote the memoir upon which this is based on, as well as being one of the producers on this film, as they navigate the developments, both good and bad, of their relationship, pushing them to limits that they never thought they'd have to overcome. This first hour settles you into the romantic genre feeling as you get to grow attached to these two people, and it's very sweet and honest because Jim Parsons and Ben Aldridge capture such realistic awkwardness at multiple points throughout the movie that genuinely make you feel like you're seeing the real life relationship, which was beautiful. Their chemistry was so convincing that there wasn't a second of doubt or disbelief.
You don't even look us in the face. You're acting so weird.
He's my boyfriend, Mom.
Your boyfriend?
Yes. I'm gay.
I'm gay too.
I am also gay.
However, when the final 40 minutes or so starts to delve into the cancer side of the story, all of that joy, happiness, and love that you develop and are comfortable with after feeling that way for an hour is instantly turned on its head as it rips your heart out and doesn't ask for tears to be shed. Once you start crying, which is 100% inevitable for anyone that watches this, you can't seem to find a spot to stop in the final 20 minutes. As much as I cried heavily in Aftersun, Spoiler Alert caused me to cry so much that I couldn't breathe, and I think that comes with me being able to relate so much to going through cancer myself, and therefore it caused me to relate to so much of the experience that Kit had. I don't want to get into any personal details, so I'll leave that point where it stands. Jim Parsons and Ben Aldridge are magnificent in these roles and treat the subject matter in the true story with such respect and fragility. Speaking of fragility, my favourite cast member was easily Sally Field, as she has such an innocence and strong emotion to her that sometimes she just has to walk into a scene and I'd automatically start welling up with tears. This cast was phenomenal.
We promised a bed.
All the beds are occupied today.
I don't care where you have to go and find one. I don't care if you have to drive to IKEA and buy one. I don't care if you have to go to Jennifer Convertibles. Give my husband a bed!
Okay, sir. Okay. We'll find your husband a bed.
Thank you.
Spoiler Alert definitely takes a lot of new creative choices when it adds itself to the cancer bunch of movies, but it honours Kit Cowan's memory so beautifully and it's handled so delicately that you can't help but get attached to these characters and absolutely bawl your eyes out at the end. Jim Parsons, Ben Aldridge and Sally Field were magnificent and seamless to believe. They really captured the essence of Michael's memoir and put it into such a moving story for the big screen. Even though it had issues like pacing and balancing out the significant parts of the story that should have been elaborated on more, or in some cases less, but overall it's a tearjerker that will stay with you for quite some time. It's a beautiful movie, so I'll give Spoiler Alert a 7 out of 10. Thank you all so much for watching. Are you going to see Spoiler Alert? Let me know below. As always, be sure to have a look at my previous reviews of Knock at the Cabin and True Spirit. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Letterboxd and Instagram for all of my latest movie reviews. This has been Kia's Reviews, signing off for now.
Don't forget to like, follow, and obey.